Hey guys, it's Daniel Racco here, Racco Fitness. Today we're going to check out a complete unboxing of the Rogue Fitness Echo 10mm lifting belt. So straight out of the box, let's check it out. Alright. This was, as far as cost goes, this was a great, sort of an intermediate level lifting belt. It's got the appropriate thickness based on, several recommendations. It's a 4-inch belt, which is the general consensus of a good overall lifting belt for squat, press, deadlift. So this is a nice introduction to what a powerlifting style lifting belt would be. It may be a little too thick for certain clean and press or snatch lifts or certain CrossFit workouts. This may be a little too stiff, too thick, but for the general purposes, definitely strength training, definitely powerlifting style, this is going to be a really good belt. So, or at least so they say. Let's take a look at it. So out of the box, we got our two things, just a packing invoice and our belt here wrapped in plastic. I mean, it's not like this one was going to get damaged in shipping. So here it is, nice, thick. I will say that it looks better in person than it did even on the website. So let's see if the sizing chart on the website works for me. So I'm typically, depending on the brand, I'm going to float between a 34 and a 36-inch waist. As far as pant size go, measured across the midsection at somewhere around 37, 38 inches. So that's where, somewhere around center stomach, lower to center stomach is where you're going to measure for your actual lifting belt. So let's take a look at this and see if it fits as the website would describe. So I have read that these are going to be particularly stiff at the beginning, so it's going to have a little bit of a break-in period, and they are right. This thing is hard to move. So here we are, Rogue across the back. It does fit. I'm 3 notches in, which I believe was what I expected based on what I read on the site. So if your Valsalva game is strong, or at least adequate, you're gonna see ideally an improvement in your squat numbers, particularly your deadlift should go up a slight bit. You should be able to lift a little more weight in the belt just because your core is braced against something, so it's going to add to your core strength. It's not going to do the work for you. You still build a great core. You still have to use your core when you're using a lifting belt. So, and this belt is not going to save your back any more than proper technique and good form and just smart lifting is going to do. But it will allow you, in an ideal situation, to lift a little more weight than you normally do, thus improving your general strength, thus making your numbers without a belt go up over time as well. So I think I could probably force myself 1 notch further into this, and because I just don't really feel like I'm bracing hard enough against it right now, although we'll find that out a little later today as we actually grab a barbell and do some really, do some squats. Probably throw some deadlifts. And for me today is an overhead press day. I can sit down in it, and it just shifts up a bit. So I think it's probably a little notch too loose, but again, the break-in on this is probably going to be a little time consuming. Generally a week or so. And yeah, if I breathe in a bit, I can get that a little tighter. tighter around the waist, and feels a little better. And then just to mimic, just to mimic your lifting motion. Yeah, so we'll see how long it takes to break in. I'll report back with that. I will tell you, it is hard to take off, as you can see. But I did it. So, yep, so that's that with the Rogue Echo 10mm lifting belt. Initial impressions are good. Feels great, feels sturdy. Not a lot of play in the buckle, which is great. This piece rolls, so that makes it a little easier. I didn't feel like it was working, at all times, but it does make it a little easier to bring the belt in and pull against it to tighten it up. So looks like you may want to suck in, a little bit. Don't cut off your breathing, of course, but you do want it pretty tight on you for it to actually be useful. Again, this is a size large, and you can kind of get a rough idea of my build and frame just from looking at the video. It's as far as color goes, in person it is more black than it looks on the website, which I think that's an awesome thing. The Rogue stitching, everything looks really good on it, and we'll see how this holds up and report back over time, and you'll be able to see us do some lifts in it, either here or over on Instagram at Racco Fitness. So thanks for taking a minute to watch the video. I appreciate it. Looking forward to bringing some more product reviews, supplement reviews, some coaching tips, and a little help with personal trainer certification, that kind of thing. We've got a lot of those videos planned. So thanks again, and we will see you soon.